Greetings. Today I just want to say to you that this is your harvest time. This is the time for you to receive what has always been there for you, because you have come to the realization that God in man is man's imagination, and you realize that you should be in control of your imagination. In other words, you should be in control of your image making. You see, you can imagine your world whichever way you want it to be, because you have the imagining power to achieve your every desire. And that's what makes you a conscious creator. That's what makes you a deliberate creator. But you must have the understanding of sowing and reaping. So when I speak about harvest, you cannot have a harvest if you do not sow. So in our waking state, we are sowing. What are we sowing? We are sowing thoughts. But I'm encouraging you to sow good thoughts, not any thoughts. Be mindful, be aware that the law of reproduction, that every seed and every species must and will always reproduce of its own kind. So whatever thoughts you sow, that is what you will also reap. So if you want to have a sumptuous harvest, you want to have a rich harvest, a wealthy harvest, you want to have a harvest of abundance, you have to sow that abundance mindset. You have to sow a mindset that would give you the equivalent of what has been taking place in secret. And that is why, my brother and my sisters, you're told to sow the seed in secret. Do not let your right hand or left hand know what you're doing. See to it that you tell no man. And you're also told that this secret place is within you, and the Father is in the secret place. Well, the good news is that your Father is your awareness of being, your consciousness, okay, your imagination. And so when you go into meditation, you go into visualization, you're going into that secret place of sowing your seed. You're going into that secret place where you can mold and shape, and you can form anything in whatever fashion that you so desire. So in short, I'm saying to you, the world is in your hands, and you have the power to shape it whichever way you want it to be, because there's an invisible source that is available to every one of us, and you have to draw from that invisible force based on your ambitions in life, based on what you want. You see, because we've been given a choice. Everyone have the ability to choose what they want in this life. But the sad thing is that most people do not know what they want. That's why many people are living their life looking for harvest, but there is no sowing. Everybody wants to reap the corn. Okay? Nobody wants to sow the corn, I should say. But everybody wants to reap the barn. That is like living in a rat race. And so, my brother, my sister, I'm saying to you, hold yourself responsible for your thoughts and your actions. What are you doing each and every moment of your life? In this waking state, remember what you sow is what you will reap. Because when you go to bed, the way in which you go to bed is the way in which you would awake. So if you go to bed being negative, you're going to wake up and continue being negative. So, go to bed being very conscious, very optimistic, being very positive. After you would already sown the seed in the waking state. And the Bible tells you that your instructions will be sealed at the time of sleep. The genie, which is within you, your subconscious mind, once it's been impressed with that feeling of your wish is fulfilled, it is because you're going to get the harvest. And I'm saying to you, my brothers and my sisters, get in the receiving mode and receive the harvest from which you would have already sown. Many of you who are listening to me right now, you would have had many dreams and goals and desires, and you've been going at this for a very long time. But I'm saying to you, this is time for you to just relax and wait for the leading and guidance of the spirit within you, which is actually your intuition, the inside teacher, and definitely you shall have a great harvest. So, as I come to a close here, my brother, my sister, let me just say in short, align yourself with nature. You see, in nature, there's always a sowing and a reaping, there's always a harvest. And who's benefiting from the harvest? It is us. All of humanity benefits from the harvest of all of nature. Nature is feeding us. Nature is bringing forth things for us to receive. And we have to give to each other also. That is why you have to understand that everything is based on sowing and reaping. So start to sow the right thoughts in your mind so that you get the results in your life that will be able to help to uplift and build the rest of humanity. So with that, Mr. My brother, my sister, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense, if it resonates with you and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, or you'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can follow me at Black Mad Guru. And I'll definitely encourage you to get my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for Better Living. And in that book, I'm opening up the Bible to you from a metaphysical and esoteric standpoint, from a psychological standpoint, to show you that everything is available to you, but you just have to tap in to your inner power that you can use to achieve your every desire by knowing the main character of the Bible and using that main recipe to create your reality consciously. Also, I definitely encourage you to get a copy for a friend or a family member. Also, I want to remind you that I have a Patreon community, and if you want to be a part of my Patreon community, you are most welcome. However, there is a course there that is called The Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously, and that is for people who are donating $20 or more. You can definitely get those videos, and along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. So if you feel strongly led to listen to those videos, I definitely encourage you to do so. Just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, that we have a PayPal, and the link is always down below. So with that, Mr. my brother, my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.